Have you ever been waiting in line at a fast food place and you feel like you're reenacting like Ferris Bueller's Day Off going, hello, hello, hello? And then you hear the voice go, hey, dude, slow down, man. Give me a second. Hold on. Hi, welcome to Burger Bash, man. Can I take your order? All right. Well, that same quality of service is now going to be coming to the U.S. military. Isn't it great? So, in an effort to get the recruiting up, they've not only decided to raise the age limit, this is according to the Army Times, from 34 to 42, which is, I suppose, good because anybody under 34, if they come to work, they're on their phone, if you can get them to work. In fact, they all want hours, but they don't want to work, or they can't come in on the hours you give them. So that's why you mostly do drive-through now, because you can't get into a, shall we say, a burger place at this stage of the game because nobody wants to work. But that's beside the point, because now the U.S. military is going to raise the age to 42, from 34 to 42. So there'll be a bigger pool of candidates that can now enlist or perhaps even re-enlist. It'd be nice to have some experienced people in there, since I'm not too sure about the guys we have running it now. But the big news is the relaxed marijuana policy. So no longer, if you've copped to maybe smoking a joint, you have to go through like psychological examinations. Why do you hate your mother? Do you hate your mother? How about your father? Do you hate both of them, or one more than the other? Why do you smoke pot? Okay, I mean, none of that. And even a failed drug test, I guess, isn't going to be that big of a deal. So the same quality of work that you get at the drive-through or at a fast food place, and if you think about it, a lot of our restaurants, everybody's got anxiety now, so they're taking some form of marijuana, be it a gummy, a lozenge, maybe a vape, to calm them down, to keep them calm and focused while they're flipping that burger or making that salad or answering that phone or getting you from the door to your table, because that's some really intense work, will now be in the United States military. So you can rest assured that the people who at one point probably, well, this is a true story, find a phone in a Frosty machine will now be in charge of, say, a tank. Or the other famous one would be, of course, the person who, well, this is kind of funny and probably not related at all, but there was a cook one time that went missing, and when asked who said cook was, the manager was told that the cook was on an Uber run and they would be back in time to finish the food for the customer. Interesting, right? So that kind of quality and dedication will now be transferred from the civilian population into the military population. So no longer will they have to worry about shotgunning like they did in Vietnam. They could just smoke them if you got them. Or perhaps before battle we can start hanging out and handing out THC gummies or lozenges so that they can calm down and focus on the things that are important and be relaxed and not anxious and just, just kind of hang out and watch the fireworks, man. I mean, wow, look at the pretty lights. Wow, man, look at what's that in the sky, man? Cool beans. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like the moon. Hey, what's that siren? Wow, man, are we a concert or what? Okay, feeling safe, America? I don't know. I don't think I am. But I'm old and I probably don't have much time left anyways. And besides, well, let's not talk about that. Probably some other time when I'm going to get into the darker past of my life. And it's a dark place. Just like what's running through my mind is very dark. But I know now that in the future, actually this starts on, get it, 4/20/26. So 4/21/26, I will sleep much easier. And perhaps in solidarity with the military, I too will take a THC gummy to relax and celebrate the new fighting force that's protecting the United States of America, or everybody else first, then the United States of America. Hey, peace out. Who knows what could happen? It's going to be a glorious future.